Hey y'all, it's Cam again. This popped up on Instagram, but I can never figure out how to rewind it just so we can see it from the beginning. But it says this BLMer says that the only way blacks will get liberation is in blood hunting whites. And what do you think? Let's listen to what he's got to say. I mean, I just can't believe this is where we're at in this country. I realize the country's had issues. Nobody will dispute that. But why would you be openly advocating to kill white people? So let's see what he's got to say. I mean, it's kind of
One
sick.
way black people achieve true liberation, that's by taking it in blood. There has to be blood all over the floor. There has to be bodies on the floor. There has to be people screaming and crying. That is the reality. And this is what history shows me. No amount of begging, no amount of complaining, no amount of protesting, nada is going to get you your liberation until you take it with blood. You see? So this is why I sit back and I don't play along with any of these black people talking about it's a spiritual war, this, that, because when those cops are going into our neighborhoods and shooting our babies, that's a physical thing. You see, y'all so worried about the spiritual world, but you're not worrying about the world that's right in your face. When we're getting thrown in prison, that's a physical thing, right? Address the physical. You see, this is why I say don't hit my phone until y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do. When y'all ready to go outside and hunt them white boys, hunt them cops, go to that white boy's neighborhood and fuck his shit up. When y'all ready to do what y'all know we got to do, hit me. But until then, I'm not playing around with y'all because it's all of these excuses for why we don't want to do it. Why? Many of us are scared. You know what I mean? Many of us are complacent in our oppression. Many of us don't want to burn the relationships we have with white people, all of these things. So I'm going to sit back and do my thing. When y'all ready to go outside and take blood, hit me anytime. But you see, a lot of us are not ready to do that. But I'm trying to tell y'all, there is no freedom. There is no liberation for our people until there's blood on that floor, on that battlefield. And that's the truth we don't want to admit.
Let's see what the comments. There's only a few here, but let's see. Oh, this is just statistics. So let's see what this says. It says adjusting for population, black male murder rate is 4,400, 22.45 million, approximately 19.6 per 100,000. White people murder or white male murder rate is 3,520 with 99 million, approximately 3.6 per 100,000. Thus, black males commit murder at a rate of about 19.6 per 100,000, while white males commit murder at a rate of 3.6. To find the relative rate, 19.6 divided by 3.6 is 5.44. Therefore, black males in the United States commit murder at a rate approximately 5.4 to 5 times higher uh, than white males based on recent data. This aligns with historical trends where the ratio has typically ranged between 5 and 8 times higher, depending on the year and specific data set. Note that these figures are estimates derived from aggregated data and broad population assumptions. Exact rates can fluctuate annually, and not all murders have known offenders, but this provides a reasonable approximation based on available statistics as of April 3rd, 2025. So that's interesting. It says, looks like they're already on it. He's a racist and too stupid to realize it. The only thing holding this fool down is life choices. For instance, maybe the tat running up his neck and the matted bump on his head just saying, oh, and dude better choose his white neighborhood wisely because he definitely won't make it past mind breathing anyways. Always complaining they think they're the only ones that suffered in this world. You give them a hand, they demand the whole arm. Let's see. You're unable to view this post because there's account owner limit, so you can view their. Okay, I don't care. So probable spam. Yeah, say when. It's kind of. I know this is gonna be bad, but it's kind of all this stuff with these liberals going around burning stuff down and vandalizing and harming people. Let's see. So no, this one, 2017. So let's look at this. This is from March 26th. It says leader of the radical Marxist EFF political party in South Africa, the same genocidal maniac who sings about killing the white people at his rallies testifies in court. In a chilling admission, he said that ultimately it will come to violence, and when it comes time to drive the white man into the sea, he will do so without hesitation. Take a few moments or minutes out of your life to listen to this guy and then imagine what he speaks about behind closed doors. This is what he brazenly says in court. White genocide is happening. We are already on stage 6. I don't want to watch this whole thing, but it is curious. You have to know your enemy.
Of our MK guerrillas were called Nyamazan. It was their combat name. So when we say shoot to kill Nyamazan, we are commanding Nyamazan to shoot and kill. The message in the chant is very clear. Shoot to kill. Nyamazan means shoot to kill the enemy forces who are standing in between us and our freedom. If I want to sing my Lord, kill the poor, kill the farmer, I will sing it. I said to you, I don't sing it. It doesn't mean I will not sing it. I can sing it. Anyone who sings it will be well justified to sing it. Let's not make mistake about it. It's not like we just singing in jail. We were singing with a clear conscience in our mind that if opportunity prevails, we will bomb the Union.
Complainant has led evidence of someone whose wife was murdered in front of him, who's now paralyzed. He testified in this court. He said whenever he hears that song, it brings back the memory of that day. Before he gets tears in this court. That is trauma. That is legitimate trauma. Your claim, does that trauma, does that evidence motivate you to stop singing the song?
No.
You will not respond to legitimate pain. Someone who's been traumatized by hearing you chant, kill the poor, kill the farmer.
I said I'm not moved.
Yes.
I said I'm not moved. Let me repeat 5 times. I'm not moved by that case you brought here. I am not moved. And if that will make me lose a case, let me lose it. I'm not moved.
You said what we need is a system in place to get rid of white people. Is that correct?
Yes.
What would that mean to get rid of white people?
So if we go into a conference and we go or into parliament and make a constitutional amendment that all whites must be driven to the sea and any white who remains here is going to be killed. Then we engage in that type of a program to drive all whites to the sea. It's an institutionalized decision.
An extract from your speech. And you.
So I'm just thinking this is some crazy stuff that we're up against. And I mean, I just don't understand it. I know that racism has been a part of the country. I'm not stupid. I know that. But that does not give somebody the right in current day America. I know that guy's probably not from here. I'm sure he's from Africa somewhere or South Africa. This may be the same guy. But you don't get, you know what I mean? You can't just go around saying that kind of stuff. But I mean, I guess we have to know what people are thinking. Let's see, that was a Black Panthers, Nigerian refugee in Canada. Oh, or Atlanta calls for native blacks to be wiped out. That was from 2023. And then this guy, something else that popped up. This is old, but it says Black man calls on blacks to exterminate white people is the only solution. Imagine this the other way around. We'd be in jail for life. This proves Black people are not the oppressed race we are. Let's hear this guy.
So their system is not stopping. And then finally, I want to say that we need one idea. And we're not thinking about a solution to the problem. We're dealing with all these other things, but these are diversions from the solution to the problem. And we have to start to think about a solution to the problem so that these young brothers and sisters who are here now, who are 15, 16, and 17, are not here 25 years later talking about these same problems. Now, how do I know that the white people know that we are going to come up with a solution to the problem? I know it because they have retina scans, they have what they call racial profiling, DNA banks, and they're monitoring our people to try to prevent the one person from coming up with the one idea. And the one idea is how we are going to exterminate white people, because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to. We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem. Now, I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us. And I will leave on that. So we have to just set up our own system and stop playing and get very serious and not be diverted.
I want to see what the comments on this one are. This is, I mean, it's just absolutely outrageous. It's surely he's inciting violence. Why hasn't he been arrested? If it was a white man saying that, his feet wouldn't touch the floor before he was nicked. This black dude has done absolutely nothing for the black community except to try and divide the races by using hate speech. Dude is nothing but a Marxist walking around with seashells attached to his mop. Clearly, he isn't sane. The sad part is the low information people will listen and believe what he says and act out. He is inciting violence, hoping that it would start a race war. And she looks African American, yeah, I will research. Yeah. Okay, Black Patriot. That's cool. And then let's see, we treated this excerpt clip 17 hours ago. Happy to reinforce and retweet. White collectivism is being suppressed. In the UK, we have a National Black Police Association, no white police association, we hear you say. No, it's time to say enough is enough. It's okay to be white and great to be straight. Ashley, sweetheart, have you heard of colonialism? People that look like you and I committed the atrocity along with atrocities. We're not talking about then. That's the stupidity. We're not talking about back then when this stuff was common. This is modern day America, 2020s something, whatever. Yeah, it says he's long dead, as this was a while ago, but still disturbing. Well, that's good to know that he's no longer here to continue this propaganda. 2005, and he was rightly condemned for it, but here you are in 2023 trying to pretend he is the elected spokesperson for an entire community and that this is now a binary issue for you to push your racist agenda on. Please, please, please seek education and enlightenment. That's fine. But I mean, I think people do need to hear it. But the other guy, from what I saw, the video was like yesterday. So that's the only reason why I'm bringing it up. But I want to know what y'all think in the comments. I mean, is this something you think we should be concerned about? I mean, I believe in the Second Amendment, and I'm just going to leave that there. You can take it for whatever it is, but it's like I'm not going to be out in public to be taking advantage like that. So I'm always pretty much strapped if I am in public. So I'm just saying, I don't know why people are doing this, but you know, it's probably not going to end the way they think it's going to end. And I don't want that. I don't want that for anybody. I mind my own business, do my thing, walk my dog, whatever, hang out at the house. I'm not trying to hurt anybody by going out in public. But I guess there's people out there. We just have to be aware of it, I guess. But yes, I just wanted to see what y'all thought about it, as I was kind of disturbed that we have people in 2024 saying things like this. But anyway, um, hold on, globally they outnumber whites by a very large margin. Well, not everywhere. Anyway, well, yeah. So like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to y'all later. It's pretty bad that we have people advocating for this kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll talk to y'all later. Have a great afternoon and a good weekend if I don't see you. Anyway, talk to y'all. Bye.